welcome back to another video. If you are new here, I am Kiara. Make sure that you like, comment, and please subscribe. So y'all, today is gonna be a little different. This vlog is gonna be a little different because I decided that I'm gonna do a skincare and my natural hair routine. Because my last vlog, I got a couple of comments of people you know asking what is my skincare routine and my natural hair routine. Y'all, let me just be honest with y'all, it's really no routine with my natural hair. Like, what I do is really the basics, and I barely even wear my natural hair. Like, if you can see, like if you have been following me, I wear a lot of braids because I don't like to deal with my natural hair. I have so much hair and I don't know what to do with it, but when I do wear my hair, I just keep it strictly basic. So that's what I'm gonna go over today. I did wash my hair first, so let's go over the products that I use for my hair. So I have been using Mielle. So when I first went natural, I went natural in 2015. That was the last time I ever had a perm. And I actually went natural not on purpose. Like, I kept wearing a lot of braids and just not my hair, and then eventually like my hair just started transitioning, and I just allowed my hair to like fully transition, so I didn't have to do like a big chop or anything. I probably had like a couple of strands that I had to clip out, and I was good to go. Like, as a young child, I always had long and thick hair, so I have been blessed in that area. When I first went natural, I started using Shampoo, and Shampoo really wasn't doing it for me, so eventually I switched over to Mielle, which Mielle is a little pricey, but it is definitely worth it. So I use this pomegranate and honey moisturizer shampoo, and then I use this Mongongo oil conditioner. I absolutely love it. It smells so good, and after you wash it out, your hair is going to be super soft. Which, when I wash my hair do get tangled a lot, but this conditioner definitely helps it out. So first, like before I do this, I'm going to do my skincare routine first. So let's go over the skincare, which is basic as well. So I would say for a couple of years I struggled with my skin, which was my face. Like, I would always break out, and my grandma would just continue fussing at me over and over, like, your face is breaking out because you're drinking a lot of sodas. Well, I feel like my face was breaking out because I didn't have like a skincare routine. So I tried everything under the sun. I started off using, I don't know if y'all remember, like the little clay mask that would get hard that everybody was using back in the day. I used that. I used some stuff from Walmart, and then lastly I started using, I think it was Urban Skin RX. They're kind of like popular, but it wasn't doing it for me. Like, the products was starting to burn my skin. I was like, absolutely not. So I ended up finding this girl. She's an esthetician on Facebook that's from here, and she has her own little shop, and she does facials or whatnot. So I started going to her, I want to say about 2.5 years ago, and she actually sell products. So the product that I use is Skin Script, and you have to get it from a licensed esthetician. So you'll place the order through them, and then they'll order it. And so I started using her products, and I gave it some time, and I really started seeing the progress that I wanted to, on top of just getting facials as well. And so the facial that the moisturizer, whatever you want to call it, the cleanser that I use is green tea citrus. It's by Skin Script. And then I use a moisturizer, a Siberia moisturizer, and then I will put her link in the description if y'all want to buy her products. And then depending on how I feel, sometimes I even use CeraVe moisturizer. It's super good. A lot of people have like a bad views about it, but I only use their moisturizer from time to time, and I don't have any problems with it. I just don't like anything that's super heavy, and I don't like anything that's super light. And yeah, but these are only the two things that I use. You just have to find whatever works for you, and that's what works for me. Like, I don't use all that extra stuff like toner and serum and all of that. Like, no, like these two things works for me. Just get you a good cleanser and a moisturizer and you'll be good to go. And then I use a face mask once a week. Once a week I'll do my cleanser and then I'll put this on, let it sit for 15 minutes, wash it off, and then put on my moisturizer. And this is actually 99 cents at Target. So this is the aloe vera cream mask. Super good, recommend it. Just do it once a week. All right, y'all, so I done put on my shower cap so I can do my face stuff. But yeah, I just use a little bit of this. And I don't add any water or anything to it. I just put it on there dry. Sometimes I do it. It just depends on what mood I'm in, y'all. But what I have been noticing though, like when my cycle is on, I always get one bump on my face. Like I've been noticing that for the past year, that I've been getting bumps. But lately, like when the bumps go away, they have been leaving marks. But I have noticed, like after they leave marks, as long as I just continue with my skincare routine, like washing my face every day with my stuff, like it eventually goes away, like after a week or two. And then I do this every morning and night, so you have to be consistent with it if you want to see, you know, progress in your skin. You have to be consistent with it. Now sometimes I'll just put my hands under this water and just put the water on my face, or if I'm trying to be a little bougie, I'll just wear the towel and let the towel take it off. It just all depends on what mood y'all in. All right, y'all, so I'm just gonna set my timer. So you're supposed to let it sit for about 15 minutes. I usually do it probably about 20 minutes, and then I'll wash it off. All right, y'all, so let's have a little chit chat while we are waiting these little 15 minutes out. So let me give y'all a little update on this whole dating thing, because everybody was just so surprised about me dating, and they want to know, you know, the update on the guy from the last vlog. And let's just say, baby, Mr. Guy is gone. Like, remember I said that when you meet somebody that you need to pray for God to reveal their intentions and all of that? Well, baby, I prayed that prayer and God did not waste no time, baby. God do not play about me. Like, every single person that I have met in this past year, and I've been praying on them, it do not take long for their intentions to be revealed. And it's a little devastating. I'm not gonna lie, it is a little devastating, because it's like, okay, another one bites the dust. But I have to just really take it as God protected me. So, you know, with that guy, he was a little older, which I did have concerns about that, because just for many different reasons. But to just sum it up, like, Mr. Sir was like a whole creep. Like, at this point, like, no more old men for me, no more creeps. Like, I didn't learn my lesson. Like, I'm just going back to my age at this point, because this cannot be life. Like, I really thought I was doing something by dating like older, but baby, they just is even worse. Like, why y'all ain't warn me? So I'm just at this point where I just feel like I just want to hang dating up at this point, because like for this past year, me trying to date or whatnot, like every single person, like it just have been a disappointment, like very disappointing and discouraging. And you know, I'm just at a point where it really make me like question myself, which I feel like I shouldn't do. But I'm in my mid-30s and I'm nowhere near, you know, marriage, and I'm at a place where I really desire more kids. Like, my friends think I am so crazy because I want more kids, but there's just one thing about me. Like, I've always wanted a lot of kids because I grew up as the only child, and so I just want a lot of kids. Like, I want them to all have each other, like when they grow up or whatnot. Like, I want a big family, my own family at that. And so, you know, I think about that because I just feel like at some point, like, my little eggs is gonna be scrambled. Like, Lord, my clock is ticking. So where is the husband? So it just really, when I think about stuff like that, it just really discouraged me, because it's like, okay, Lord, when is it gonna be my time? Because I'm just at that place where I really desire that, but all I can do is just trust in God's plan and his timing. But Mr. Sir just really blew me. I just, oh y'all, I wish I could tell y'all the story, but I'm just really not gonna put my business out like that. But Mr. Sir was a whole creep, y'all. And so that is my tea for y'all today on that. And then y'all, another thing too, like, that's been happening to me a lot lately. So many people that I meet, like, they just automatically think I'm married. They be like, oh my God, like, I thought you was married. Like, I'm just so surprised that you're not married by now or whatnot. And I really don't know, like, to take that as a compliment or be offended. Like, I'm neither or, but it really like kind of sting a little bit, because it made me question, like, well, damn, Karen, you ain't married, and then I want to be married. So it's like, oh y'all. All right, y'all, so the 15 minutes then went by, so I'm gonna take this face mask off. If you can see, like, it was creamy at first, and then it just really just went into my skin and then dried on out. But alright, y'all, so we are done with that, baby. See, cute and simple. Cute and simple. It don't take that much. It really don't take that much, but you just have to find, you know, what works for you. But it definitely don't take all those different products like a lot of people use. I mean, to each his own, but I just use the basics. All right, y'all, let's get into this hair. Woo, yeah. All right, so usually my hair, my puff is like completely blonde, but it has grown out majority of it, so I probably got like a few little pieces or whatnot. I think I'm gonna get it dyed sometime this week. And then too, I need my ends clipped. I need to really do better by getting my ends clipped, because I don't do too good with that. Because again, I don't wear like my natural hair a lot, so it's like I don't be caring about that, but I really need to be caring about that. Okay, so y'all, this is what I use on my hair every day. So this is the Mielle twisting souffle, or however you want to say it. This is what I use, but you definitely want to use some kind of cream moisturizer or something on it. I mean, at least every day or either every other day. Sometimes I do every other day or whatnot, but yeah. So I wash my hair and then I use some kind of like leave-in conditioner. I don't get any from Mielle because all your products really don't have to match, really. And then again, you know, Mielle is a little expensive, so. And then I got like this little oil, and really around like my edges is what get flaky real quick, so I just mainly put that around my edges, and then when I part my hair I will. Okay y'all, so this is gonna be quick because I really don't be doing a lot. So what I do is I part my hair in 4. So I part my hair in 4. So everybody be wanting to know like how my hair be so curly, because I wear like a little curly puff when I do wear it. But I'm really just trying to learn like more styles that I can do with my natural hair, because I got so much hair and I feel like I can do so much with it. But I'm just gonna be honest y'all, I don't know anything about no hair. Like I barely even do the kids hair. You see, you know, I just take them to the hair shop. Like I have never been a hair girly. Like in high school, like my best friend used to do my hair for me every day, literally. I used to wear roller wraps, rods, and everything else that you can get. Even like with college, like somebody will always do my hair for me. Like I have never been a hair girly. Like that's just not my thing. I just rather pay somebody else to do it, and I feel like that's okay. That's okay. Everybody have their talent, and baby, hair and all that other stuff it's not mine, but I can at least do the basics, you know. Right y'all, so I just part it in the back, and then I'm gonna comb it out a little bit, and then I'm gonna part it in two sections in the back. I don't know if my part's gonna be straight or not, but it's okay because ain't nobody gonna see cute and simple. So I did what, 1 2 3 4 5 6. I did 6 twists, and usually when I'm done with this I hit it with the blow dryer for a couple of minutes so it can just be dry a little bit, and then I'll let it just air dry overnight, and then in the morning I'll show y'all, you know, how I take it down and how I get that curly look for my afro. All right y'all, so good morning. So I put the hair dryer on my hair for probably about a good 15 minutes, and then I'll allow my hair to just air dry overnight or whatnot, so it should be fully dry. And I'm about to show y'all how I get my puff to how it usually be. So yeah, it's completely dry. So before I get ready to take these down, I usually hit it with, it looks a mess y'all, I usually hit it with like just a little oil or whatnot. You can really just put anything on there that you want. If you want to put some moisturizer on there, you can. Usually when I take down my twist, I take it down with some kind of oil or moisturizer, but I think I should be fine. And then I just untwist it, y'all. It's gonna look crazy at first, but look, trust me, it's gonna work all out. Alright y'all, so that is the back one, and then we're gonna take this one down. And then remember, you can always do how many twists that you want, but I do recommend at least like 4 to 6. It just depends on how curly you want it, how big you want it. But again, like, I'm a puffy girl. I like my stuff big. So it just all depends on what kind of look, you know, you want. But I did, how many did I do? I did 6 twists. I promise y'all, it's gonna work out. It looks crazy right now, but it's gonna work out once I do my little magic. And it's all about how, you know, you take it down as well. Alright, y'all see how crazy I look? Okay, so I done took down the twist. You can put something on there, but I usually don't. So I usually don't put nothing on my hair until the next day, but we're gonna get to that. All right, so I got this wide tooth comb, and then you see how I got that part in the middle. We're gonna comb that right on out the way so they won't be showing in the puff. So I just comb it. I don't comb all the way to the end, so mainly to the middle, because you don't want to lose your curls. So I'm just curling just to get this part out the way. You don't want to comb your curls out. I want some kind of curl. I don't like just no straight afro, y'all. It's really time for me to get my hair dyed. Like, I'm used to my whole puff being blonde. I done got so used to like my blonde is like my signature look. Like, that's what makes my natural hair like pops, is my color. Okay, y'all, I didn't get it. Did I get some gel? Yes, I did. And then I got this gel. All right, so what we gonna do is, to get the puff, I just comb it up. Remember, don't comb it all the way to the end. Combing this up. And you just combing it all up together. Alright, y'all, and I got some gel. I'm gonna put some gel around our little edges. And as you're pulling it up, you know, you want to fluff it together and fluff it out. But again, remember, like I told y'all, I like my puff to be a little big. I like mine real like puffy. And you want to comb and brush your hair all the way to the top. And then what I wrap my hair with is one of these. So these are like little headbands. They're wide. And I use about 3 of them because I like my hair tight. You can use one just depending on how tight it is. But these are old, so they're a little loose. So I got 3 of them. And what I do is, I put it on my forehead first, y'all, and then I'm just gonna we're gonna push it up. So one tip about these rubber bands, the further you go up, the smaller your puff is gonna be. If you want your puff smaller, the further you go up, the smaller it's gonna be. And then I just push it like kind of like in a little mohawk. Push it up in the back. And then pull it all together in place. Because I need my ends clipped so bad. Yeah, and just keep, you know, playing with it so it can look right. If you want to do you some little sideburns, you can. But yeah, y'all, like, it ain't nothing to it. Like, everybody keep asking me, like, how you get your hair, you know, like that? Baby, nothing. I don't do nothing to it, literally, at all. It could use a little bit more oil, but I don't do nothing. And then as far as every day keeping it up, I do not twist my hair every night. I'll put a bonnet on it, and then in the morning time I'll put some more of this on it, just not a lot. I'll put a little bit on my fingertips and kind of like push it out and put the rubber band on my gel and go about my business. And this can last probably about a week and a half, and then I'll wash it again and then I'll retwist it. But I don't do nothing to it at night. I just put my bonnet on and go. And then every morning I'll get up and put some of this cream or moisturizer on it. Sometimes I don't. Brush it up and just go, y'all. All right, y'all, so while I got y'all here, let me give y'all a little update on our life and what's been going on. So I know probably about 2 vlogs ago that y'all seen that the kids went back to school, and y'all know that whole ordeal about Kylie starting 6th grade, and then Abby's going to a new school away from Kylie, and they are actually doing really good now. The first week of school, I'm not gonna lie, Abby cried every single day heading to school, like to a point where she was going to the nurse saying that her stomach was hurting. We had to go get her. Like, she was having a hard time that first week, because again, like all these years, her and Kylie have been together, and then at that school my mom worked there, so it was a big change for her going to a new school where she's not with Kylie, and then my mom is not there. But she actually loves it now. Like, she loved, like by that 2nd week, she was coming home every day just saying how much she loved her teacher and all of that. And then every day they go to an arts class, so they either go to dance, theater, music, or arts, and she loves that. So she has been doing really good. Kylie, on the other hand, it took her probably a good little minute to get adjusted to middle school, because you know they have to change classes and all of that. But she's actually been doing good. And remember, Kylie's school is a math and science school, which I worried a little bit about that with her, because 5th grade she struggled with math and science. But by that 2nd week, she was coming home saying that math and science is her favorite classes. So I'm like, okay, God, I see what you're doing. But they are really doing very well. But now, baby, the work is rolling in. Like, it's a lot that they have to do, and I kind of been like a little overwhelmed with that, you know, just trying to help them with work and, you know, guide them and whatnot. And I just been praying heavily, like, God, like, help me to help my kids, because baby, I cannot help when it comes to math and all this other stuff. Good thing that my mom is a school teacher, so whenever I need her to step in to help with homework, she does that for me. But it has been definitely an adjustment, and I'm happy for them. I'm happy for, you know, this new school, this new journey that they're on. But they have been doing really good. It's really just trying to find a balance, because I'm in school as well. I don't know if y'all remember or not, but I'm in school. I have my bachelor's in social work, so I am a social worker. I have been a social worker for 10.5 years now, and 2 years ago I got back into school to get my master's, which I am at the end, y'all. I will be done at the end of this year, thank the Lord. These last couple of semesters have been a little tough. This semester I'm actually taking 3 classes, so I'm just basically trying to find a balance in between that, work, and then school with the kids. And then soon Kylie will be starting back playing basketball, because I have been trying to be better with that, you know, putting my kids in things that they love. So Abby loves to dance, they have dance at school, and then Kylie is like a sweat girl. And so earlier this year I put her in basketball, which she actually loves. Like, she loves that, and I want my kids to continue doing things that they love, so I want to keep her into doing that. So she'll be able to start back doing that probably in the next month or so. So I know it's gonna get overwhelming just trying to balance it all. I'm still trying to figure that out. And then just over this weekend, I don't know what it is, I don't know if it's even a thing, but I feel like I had like a little weekend depression, just trying to push through that and just being a mom. Because one thing about it, like, y'all know that these kids don't care about nothing that you're going through. They don't care if you are depressed, if you're going through things, if life is life, and they still want you to get up and show up for them and do whatever they want you to do. And this weekend I just was really down, like, just about everything. It just seems like stuff just be happening after another, and I just feel like it just all came crashing down on me over the weekend, and I had to push through that. I ended up allowing the kids to go with my grandmother, because if y'all know, if Abby could live with my grandmother, she would. And I even struggle with that, because at times I'll be like, no, I want my kids at home with me. But I feel like that was God's way of giving me a break, like to get it together, you know, because I have so much mama guilt about letting my kids go so much. But it is okay, because at the end of the day, like, we all need that break. And then too, again, like, these kids don't care nothing about what you're going through, so I feel like it's okay to let them go while you get yourself together. I struggled with postpartum when I had Kylie, and the crazy thing about it is, like, somebody else pointed it out. I did not know. I didn't fully realize that I was in it until one of my family members had pointed it out. I remember a couple of months after I had Kylie, I started losing a lot of weight. And then I'm the type too, like, when I'm depressed, I don't like to go out. And then I don't want no sunlight coming in the house as well. So I close all the blinds, everything. I don't want no sunlight coming in. And that's how it was. And a family member pointed it out, like, I feel like you're having postpartum depression. And so I ended up going to the doctor and whatnot, and she's like, yeah, I think this is what it is. I ended up taking some medicine for that, and then I ended up getting therapy, which I really feel like that helped. After that, I was completely fine. I didn't take the medicine for long. And then when I ended up having Abby, probably a couple of months after I had Abby, I want to say probably about 3 months, I started having panic attacks really, really bad. I ended up going to the doctor thinking that something was going on with my heart, child, thinking I was having asthma attacks, everything under the sun. And my doctor was like, no, sweet pea, you are having anxiety attacks. So I ended up taking medicine for that, and that helped. I only took it probably a couple of months, and I was okay. But I do feel like I'm not against medication, but I do feel like it's other ways to help with that before you even get to that. I still struggle with anxiety to this day. It's just mainly when stuff go on, because I'm an overthinker and I worry. Like, I let worry I'll wake up with worry and I'll go to sleep with worry, and I'm trying to kind of like overcome that. And so in April, I started back therapy, and I think that's probably like the best thing that I ever could have done, because I have been against it for a while, because every therapist that I would get, like, it just was a terrible experience. Like, I haven't had a good therapist since I was in college, but this one right here, and she's a Christian, like, I absolutely like love her. And I remember, like, the first day I met with her, and I was telling her, you know, just some little background information, and she was like, you know, that's okay, because we're gonna heal all of that. And we have been rocking ever since, and she's just helping me, you know, navigate through life, you know, and just stuff that I have been dealing with, you know, my trauma, childhood stuff, just everything. And I think that's the best thing that I could have ever done, because I do feel like I am at a place now of isolation, God. I just really feel like God got me in this place of isolation. Like, the people that I once was close to and that I can go to, I feel like God has really pulled me away from those people. And I honestly feel like when God does that, he wants you to start coming to him. Because that was one thing about me. I used to cling to certain people and go to them about any and everything instead of just going to God first. So I feel like going to God and this therapist, I guess that's where God wants me to be right now. But I have been in that place of isolation. Like, all the people that used to be around me, it's just not around me anymore. And I don't have it in me. I don't feel the urge to even call or even go to them. Like, I feel like I cannot talk to them or just anybody about certain things anymore. So I feel like that's where God got me right now. But just lately, I have just been trying to just stay in my word, just being encouraged, just praying morning and night. And I feel like that's what's going to get me through. That's what's going to push me through. But yeah, y'all, I guess that's my little soapbox for today. I hope that has inspired somebody. Leave me a comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I will see y'all in this video.